Hit that like, subscribe to the channel. Sharing is caring. Yes, sir. That's all, man. Hey, I'm gonna let you guys go on here, roll in. Man, listen, man. This video, I'm gonna talk about Gervonta Davis. Listen, we gonna get all the way into it. You already know how we do it. What's blazing in sports? I'm back hot like a torch. Hit the like, all right? We are back. We are live. Man, I got the kids upstairs. I said, you know what? I did talk a little bit boxing, right? But I also want to work out a little bit. So I walked, about 3 or 4 miles today. I got a long way to go, man. Listen, I'm out of shape. I know I'm old. When I'm walking, I'm holding my back like, Listen, I'm out of shape, man. I'm out of shape. But it's all good, man. It's all good. Like I said, man, you got to start somewhere. And I'm back. I'm back talking boxing, hitting the bag, talking about Gervonta Davis, Jake Paul. And listen, man, we're going to talk about it. Hit that like button, man. You know I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, always comment below. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? And we can get into it. You know what I'm saying? You can ask me about what I think about Gervonta, Jake Paul. What about Ryan Garcia? What about Devin Haney? Ask me. What about Layla Ali? And what's my girl name? Clarissa Shields. I got your back, man. I got your back. So right now, I'm just gonna hit the bag and talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't going hard, every time you tap that bag, you burning something. You burning something, right? Something's melting. Something gotta give, right? Something gotta give. Something gotta give. And we're gonna talk about it, man. While your boy try to work it out. Give you guys something to talk about on this Sunday. Boxing talk, live, uncut, unedited. I'm back at it. Like a crack at it, giving you boxing giggles this work, of course. But let's get into it. Gervonta Davis, again, this is truly OMG. Gervonta Davis, again, has more battery, kidnapping charges against a young lady he was involved in. I'm like, oh my gosh. Now listen, I gotta be honest. Man. I don't know if it's true, if it's not. But I'm going to say this. Gervonta Davis, right now, because he done had so many of these public things about him, guys, this is not going to be the last. This ain't going to be the last. I think at this point, that even if some, or let's say all of them is true, I really don't know. I think at this point, when people see they can get a reaction, like I said, the one that he is getting charged with now, matter of fact, I don't even know if he's getting charged. It's a civil suit. I think he's getting a civil suit. I think they're trying to civil sue for some money. And again, man, I don't know if it's true, if it's not true with Gervonta Davis. I have no idea. But part of me is like, dude, there's no way after him just going through this with the lead up, with the rematch that didn't happen against Lamont Rose, there's no way he would be stupid enough to do something for real on a lead up against Jake Paul. Man, listen, I heard it happen down in Florida. Hitting it with all kind of kidnapping, battery, and to be honest, man, just being honest, I really don't know, but I think money has a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I think money has a lot to do with it. He got a lot of money, and this ain't gonna be the last time. When people see the type of reaction they can get, and if they ever know that you're actually paying. So let's say, with all these things that Gervonta has been accused of, and listen, he probably done it. Could it have some done to him? But the fact is, he's the guy, he got money, he's going to be the one that's going to be paying 9 out of 10 times. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't think that this is going to be the last time Gervonta is going to be hit with something like this. And I'm telling you right now, if this fight between him and Jake Paul does not happen, guys, there is a real good chance that Gervonta Davis stops fighting. I think in his mind, like, let's say he didn't do it, right? Let's say what he's getting accused of, and they put out publicly to, a lot of times it could be true to put true stuff out. A lot of times they could be trying to ruin your image, forcing you to settle. Just like Shannon Sharp, right? Shannon Sharp, he had a little tenderoni. Shannon Sharp had a little tenderoni doing some wild things, pulling some wild strings, and he wanted to keep it on the hush hush. Like R. Kelly said, he wanted to keep it on the down low, down low. Keep it on the down low, right? He wanted to keep that thing on the down low, but I guess he wasn't moving fast enough with what they wanted. Her lawyer went public. Shannon Sharp lost money, like similar to Gervonta Davis about to lose money. Lost money and end up settling for some money anyway. See, a lot of times, guys, like I said, there are some hot heads out there. There are some stupid dudes that put their hand on women and shouldn't do it. And to be honest, like, I think once you, and I know it's a hard spot, but once you get with a woman and she seems like the type that try to provoke you to put hands on her, or even hit you first, especially if you got money like that. I mean, it's all cases, but, especially when you got a lot to lose, financially, you really need to leave those people. But and Gervonta Davis, listen, sometimes you don't know, man. These dudes be young, dumb, stupid, and know what I'm saying? Like, we all ain't done what he's done, but most males have done things stupid that if they can go back, like, oh my gosh, I let the girl on time, oh my god. We done had oh my gosh moments that, because you're young and making the wrong decision, thinking with the wrong head or thinking your heart. You know what I'm saying? You truly love something and you can't let it go, and you realize later on, man, I should have been let that go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what up with it? He said, let's spar, bro. All right, let's go. We can spar. He said, answer the question. Don't be a coward, bro. Listen, hey, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Youngster, I'll be honest with you, bro. Listen, right now, T-Dub is all kinds of not in shape. All kinds, you know what I'm saying, of not in the right way right now. You know what I'm saying? This is the second time I hit my bag. And you see, I ain't putting a lot of pop on it, right? You see that. But I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm telling you right now. With me, all kinds of out of shape right now. All kinds of not where I wanted to be right now. There's a 95% chance I put you on your ass, big dog. There's a 95% chance I sit you down, big dog. There's a 95% chance that I'm a father, son your ass, big dog. There's a 95% chance that you're going to leave with your tail tucked between your ass, big dog. So about you, I stick to asking about boxing matches and things like that, and don't ask to get the hand with your boys. Sometimes you ask for what you really don't want. But I tell you right now, you gonna get what you need. Walking up this street, big dog. He said, you like a heavyweight. Hey, you're right. I look like a heavyweight, but I'm not supposed to, big dog. Hey, listen. Heard, bro. What's up, C? Listen, bro. I'm out of shape, bro. I'm not supposed to look like a heavyweight. I'm not lying to you. But like I said, I started back working out, man. Cut back on drinking a lot. Drinking is a big thing to go against me. Cut back on drinking. Got back to moving and walking. And it's going to take me a while, man. It's going to take me a while to get back to where I want to go. But I'm telling you, man, even right now, even though I'm out of shape, not where I want to be at, I don't think there's many people that, put it like this here, I think I give most people problems. I'm not saying I can beat everybody because I'm not super confident right now because I'm not where I want to be right now. But I think I can give a lot of people a lot of problems right now. And if I had time, he says, it says, see me a catch heavyweight 190 on 5'10". Hey, what's up? Hey, Herb, you saying you See me at, you saying meet you at 190, Herb? Is that what you saying, bro? Is that what you're saying? Let me know. Yes or no? Is that what you're saying, bro? You saying you want to meet me at 190? Is that what you're saying, big dog? Is that what you're saying, big dog? Or are you just telling me where you at right now? But hey, let's talk about it, man. I'm waiting on y'all come through. He says, okay, same thing. So check this out. Gervonta Davis. Listen, guys. Listen, real talk. Let's get some real talk in. Real talk. Listen, guys. Again, I don't know if Gervonta Davis done what he accused of. I don't know. But I'm telling you, at this point in his career, with so many things being called out against him so many times, like this DV type of stuff, is that I do believe there's some faults mixed in with it. Once they know that they can just, if they're in the same scenery as you, if you come to the nightclub, even if you're just talking to them in the hallway and there's nobody else around, and then once you leave that hallway, they can be like, you fucking touched them places that you said no, and you know it didn't happen like that. I think the richer you get, the lot more people gonna come after your money and what you got. What he said to the Tank to want to fight Al Heyman, making him. Bro, listen, man. I don't know if Al Heyman making him fight or not. But I do kind of believe that Gervonta is not fully into boxing no more. I don't think he's fully. Hey guys, hey, my favorite guys, hey, subscribe to the channel, man. Hold up, listen, bro. I'm close to 10,000. I wasn't even gonna go live, man. And then if I was gonna do it, I was gonna give y'all the whole boring background and just sit there, man. I'm live and I'm hitting the bag and I'm talking smack. Subscribe to the channel, man. Help your boy get that 10K, man. Don't be a hater. Listen. You know it. Whenever you doing something, you want people to support you. You want people to like what you got to do. All I'm saying is, hey, man, subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get 10K subscribers. Hey, if we get 10K subscribers, man, I'm gonna make a special 10K shirt, man. I'm gonna put 10K, put like subs, and I'm gonna put the Whatsblazing Sports logo. I'm gonna put this song on there because even though this is not big by a lot of channels. This is definitely something big and to me, and it'd be definitely be great to really actually hit it. Says, he is stopped the cap. I did and like. That's what I'm talking about, Herb, whatever. That's what I'm talking about, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all want to know what one of the most important punches in boxing is? The jab. That jab, man. That jab, woo! Because it can set the pace, it can set the tone, it can stop an offense. It set up punches. There's so much with that jab, man. And you can turn that jab to a hook, turn that jab to an uppercut. You can turn that jab pull to a right. You can do so much with it. But with Gervonta missing, I don't know if anybody forcing him. This is what I think. I don't really believe Al Heyman is forcing Tank Davis. Tank Davis, from what I remember, before he fought Lamar Roach, he was trying to fight somebody else. I think he was trying to reach out to the Lomachinkos and people like that, but he couldn't get those guys. So he ended up getting Lamar Roach. But while he got Lamar Roach, it's like he already had Jake Paul within play. He already had it. And I don't believe Al Heyman is really making him do it. I think it's the amount of money that he can get coming from it. So let's just say, for instance, right? Let's say he fought Lamar Roach and Tank Davis got, let's say, $7 million, $8 million. But he fights Jake Paul and he gets 30, 40 million. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm telling you right now, man. Out of shape T-Dub, right? Me. I'm telling you, if you say, oh, T-Dub, you like a heavyweight, that ain't how it's supposed to look. That ain't how it's supposed to be. If they came to T-Dub, say, T-Dub, man, we want you to fight Jake Paul for $10 million. Remember, Gervonta probably gonna get between 30, 40, and 50. They tell me, hey, T-Dub, man, we're gonna fight her for $5 million. Sign me up, man. Listen, bro, I'll be in this basement every day. Boy, I'll be trying to burn that weight off like crazy, man. I'll be trying to burn that weight off like crazy. every day. You know what I'm saying? I think Gervonta, um, he might be losing motivation, man. Like if his thing is not becoming undisputed, he said, "How much you weigh now? I ain't telling you, big dog." He said, "Is the fight still going to happen, Breland?" As of right now, Breland, they have not officially canceled it. It does look like that Jake Paul has put out fillers. Um, Somebody said they might have wanted Terence Crawford. Some people say he wanted, I can't remember who else, but I think he sent something to Ryan Garcia. Him and Ryan, with the Paul family, they actually go back for a long time. Even before Jake Paul actually started boxing, Ryan Garcia was around. Now, if the fight's got to take place on Netflix, that's not a bad fight, right? 'Cause if you got to fill in Gervonta Davis, you want to fill him in with somebody that the people will still support to see the fight. Now, Gervonta Davis done pretty well on pay-per-view. You see what's going to happen. And he known for having pretty good power. Ryan Garcia, to be honest, I'm not really sure how well he sells because they really don't put him on pay-per-view by himself. His biggest one was with Gervonta Davis. I don't even know how. I think he might have did another one. I'm not really sure, but I think they believe with Ryan Garcia, if they did that, is, Ryan got a lot more popular after he had that fight with Devin Haney, and maybe they hoping that the Mexican fan base would rally around him, and then Ryan might be able to sell the fight because he has super amount of speed. He said, "Me versus you at a catchweight 190, Haney, Norman Jr., undercore, LOL, sign a contract." Bro, let's not put hands on you, big dog. Listen, hey, you know why I know you don't want these hands for real, big dog. You know what? Because you asking for in the chat, man. Listen, you know that it's easier talking that, but if me and you were face to face and I was hitting you with these knuckle sandwiches, bro, you'd be full in no time. It wouldn't take too many of these for you to be stressed out, laid out. It wouldn't take many, bro. Listen, and I'll be happy to give them to you too, big dog. But listen, if you got the right amount of money, listen, bro, hey, I told everybody I was done. I said I was done with everything. I'm just gonna be a family man. I got 2 kids. I work my pretty much 9 to 6. Do my YouTube, and I got other little business things I'm doing, which is why I don't go live all the time. But hey, if you really want to listen, bro. If you really want to do a catchweight with T-Dog, man, if you really want to do that, you got to put that money up, big dog. Listen, if you put that money up, listen, here's the thing. See, Layla Ali and Clarissa Shields, right? I'm going to be honest. I don't blame Layla Ali for not taking a fight. She ain't fought in 18 goddamn years. She's closer to 50. Clarissa's on the top of her game. And if she comes back, you expecting to see the Layla Ali that retired, not the retired Layla Ali. And that'll be honestly... It'll be at this time it might be a mismatch for Clarissa Shield, and I understand why Layla don't take it. And she thinking that Clarissa is using her name, the Ali name, to bolster her own name, so that she won't take it. But I'm different, bro. If you put that money up, man, or if you put that money up, bro, that I like, bro, I'm knocking your ass out, bro. If I don't knock you out, you get a well whooped ass, bro. I'm putting, it ain't going good for you, big dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't going good for you, big dog. It's gonna go bad in all the wrong ways for you, big dog. All the wrong ways. All the ways that if you ever sparred and got beat before, it's gonna go like that times 10, big dog. Listen, bro. Woo! But you know what I'm saying? Hey, since we know you ain't coming up with no money like that, we might even stop talking about it. He said, the money in escrow. He said he said 190. You can't make it, bro. Listen, I'll make whatever I need to make, bro. I'll make whatever I need to make, big dog. Hey, I'll tell you, if you make that money right, I'll make whatever I need to make. Hey, you put that money up. Ooh, hey, I'm telling you, bro. Put that money up, right? Boy, listen, man. You know what it is, big dog. You know what it is. Yeah, you know what it is. So, hey, if I look 225, 190 ain't nothing, big dog. Listen, if I look 225, By the time fight time come, 190 ain't nothing, big dog. 190 ain't nothing, big dog. It ain't nothing. And like I said, man, this is listen, I'm an honest person, man. I'm so far out of shape, it's crazy. Now, when I used to be in shape, see, your boy, I played football, you know what I'm saying? I was a safety, you know what I'm saying? Corner safety. So, I was always athletic, fast as fuck, 4.44 40, highest 4 or lowest 4.38 40. I was a quick dude, pretty fast dude. Got kids, relax, But I'm gonna get back, man. I'm gonna get back, bro. And like I said, man, you or anybody that put that money up, listen. Don't tell too many people. You can tell everybody. If you put that money up, I shut them up. If you put that money up, I shut them up. And I'm probably only gonna do it one time and I'll be done. But let's get back to it. He says, you getting work in tonight? Yeah, what I mean? Tina, the real $1 million baby. Yeah, hey Tina, I done blew up. So I started back, moving a little bit, and I ain't hit this bag been hanging in the unfinished part of my basement for so long. I like, man, let me tap this a little bit, And then Herb came in. You see him, Herb been talking that smack, man. He said he want to get this work. Listen, hey, I give you this work, bro. Listen, I give you this work, bro. I give you this work. You know what I'm saying? I give you this work. I'm gonna give you the check, and I'm gonna cash your ass out before the time's over with. I'm gonna cash you out, big dog. And I talk smack, big dog. Listen, when you do YouTube like me, bro, I'm too quick with the mind, bro. I'm too quick with the mind. You know what I'm saying? He says, hitting the bag would definitely drop that weight. Yeah. I got out in the cardio today, man. I can't go too hard right now. I'm trying to bang the bag too loud, and won't be able to talk, but just touching a little bit, touching, you know what I'm saying? Hit him with that jab, downstairs, upstairs with that jab, lean over, you know what I'm saying? Dip over, touch him right there, bring it up. Oh, listen, man. We gonna get it in, man. Let's see, you breathing hard already? You done? Hey, I've been live. Think about this, bro. I've been live for 23 minutes. Talking, thinking, and still going, bro. I'm still going, bro. I can still go all day. But let's talk this boxing, man. So, listen, man. Real talk. Gervonta Davis in a tough ass mind, bro. I don't know if he done it, but to me, by these things happening or him getting accused back to back to back, even if some of them are real, even if some of them are fake, because how often they happen, I ain't say all of them, but for the number of them that are mainstream that everybody knows about, this ain't the last time, and Gervonta it's crazy. He gotta live his life by the camera now. He gotta watch who he's around. He gotta get him one woman that he can trust. And he gotta live his life by the camera because he cannot just do normal dating, normal anything. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to get more accusations against him in the future. It's just going to happen. He says, are you going to watch the rematch between Eubank and Conor Ben? Who do you think will win? What is his Norman over Haney. That's my pick. Money maker. All right, so let me start with the first one. Haney versus Norman. I'll be honest, man. I think if there's somebody that's going to get knocked out in this bout, if there's a knockout, it'd be Norman Jr. knocking out Haney. But guys, I don't know what it is. Something is telling me that if Norman Jr. is not able to hurt Devin Haney, because he don't have the speed of a Ryan Garcia, even though he does possess the power that a Ryan Garcia has, guys, this could be a fight that Devin Haney can win, man. Listen, if Norman is not able to hurt Devin Haney, listen, in case you guys don't know, I go live. I call these fights live, full fight live commentary on fight nights. So I'm definitely going to call that one. And like the one he said, the Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn rematch. My thoughts on the first fight, right? I thought the first fight, Conor Benn came out a little quicker, a little more aggressive. Conor Benn came out looking pretty good, man. And Chris Eubank looked a little bit slower, right? I was like, oh wow. I'm thinking like, I'm like, if Conor can keep this up, But as the fight went on, man, Conor Benn started timing him, bro. And Conor Benn came back and won that fight. Now, I don't exactly know what weight this rematch is going to be at. I think the first time what was the first time? Was it 160? Was it 160? Now, and that was because Eubank came down and Conor Benn had to come up. But if they're doing a rematch, I'm wondering if Chris Eubank Jr. is making the fight like 165, if you know what I'm saying, something like that. If the fight is north of 160, I don't care if it's 62, 3, 4. If it's north of 160, I believe Conor Benn can pull it off again. I think Chris Eubank is going to look, not Conor Benn, I'm sorry. I think Chris Eubank could pull it off again, if he don't get old in the ring, because the size would be more in his favor. But that don't mean it won't be a good fight. Let me see. Jake Paul versus Ric Flair. Woo! He says 160 again, mate. 160 again? He's at 160 again. Let me think, man. Well, if Chris Eubank Jr. did not gain weight, maintain himself to kind of stay around that range, if he did that, it can be a very similar fight to last time, where Conor Benn will come out fast and he's going to have the advantage. He's quicker, and there's nothing that's going to change that. He's very explosive. If Conor Benn just tweaks a couple things, if he tweaks a couple things in that fight, he could pull it off. But if he does not make the right tweaks, it can go very similar to last time. Now the ending could change a little bit, but it can go very similar to last time. Last time, that was a damn good fight, bro. That was a pretty good fight. I called that fight live too. Francis Ngannou take the Jake Paul fight? He said you bet Francis Ngannou take that fight? I don't know if Tina, I don't know if they offered him that yet, but hey, that might not be a bad replacement. Because Francis Ngannou, he has a lot of power, but he still needs to work on his boxing skills, Like, he didn't look too bad against Tyson Fury, but when he fought Anthony Joshua and Joshua didn't play with him, he looked it real bad with an ugly KO. I'm talking about KO so ugly. It's a type that you don't talk about, like the person you took home after the bar at 3 o'clock in the morning. You don't say nothing, it won't be nothing. Tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? He said, Danny Garcia should make. Do you think Danny Garcia should make a comeback? I don't think he wants to. What's the subject? I don't think he really wants to, big dog. I don't think he really wants to make a comeback. I think when he, if he does, honestly, he needs to stay away from 160 pounds. I thought even at 154 he looked it okay, but he didn't look like he had the power like that. But if age got it to where he can't make 147 no more, 154 might be where he needs to operate. But if he doesn't have the heart, right? Is that Erislandy Laurel fight took a lot out of him, where he didn't believe in himself? Remember, this last fight, in case you don't know it, Danny Garcia had a fight. And this was supposed to be his farewell fight because he didn't like the way that the last fight ended. And if that's the case, then his mind is not there. His heart is not there. That means if he takes the fight and he stick around, a lot of chances are he's doing it for money. I think he was even offered that, maybe the Keith Thurman rematch. They didn't offer, but they talked about that, and he really wasn't interested in getting that fight. When a while ago he was, and he's not. So as of right now, I really don't want to see Danny Garcia make a comeback because I don't think mentally he really wants to. But if he does, he needs to be at 154. And that's going to be tough. Because remember, guys, listen, 154, what you got? You got Virgil Ortiz. Listen, you know what he's doing. You got Virgil Ortiz, Boost Ennis, Majamal, Sebastian Fundora, Keith one-time Thurman, Earl Spence when he comes back. Listen, bro, Jermell Charlo. You know what? Hey, a good fight for Danny is Jermell Charlo. That's a good fight. I'm not saying he'll win. I ain't saying he'll lose. I'm saying that's a good fight. He says, right, I just wish he was still determined like Crawford. Danny would be a beast still. Yeah, I think, bro, that Erislandy Law fight took a lot out of him, man. It took a lot out of him. I think he wanted to fight sooner. Things didn't happen. They were contracted to fight. Maybe money wasn't there. And then when he finally got the Erislandy Law fight, it wasn't at 154. It was at 160. And Laura, who's old, schooled Danny, bro. Listen, he didn't answer the bell. I don't remember what round it is, but he didn't answer the bell. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked extremely defeated. Now, I know his dad might have, quote unquote, stopped the fight, but in all reality, I think Danny gave up. His dad saw it, and his dad called it. That way, it didn't look like the fighter quit. It looked like dad did it. You know what I mean? To be honest, I didn't even get a chance to watch that last Danny fight. I couldn't find out what it was on, man. I was checking my ppview.com. It must have been on something that I wasn't used to because I couldn't find it. And I didn't even think I would have called it. I don't think, I would have just watched it. I heard he got a knockout, though. Anybody? Okay, nothing. All right, so guys, hit that like, man. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Listen, man, I'm live talking boxing, hitting the bag. Hey, guys, I'm trying to do it this time, man. I keep saying I need to get back down. And weight. You know what I'm saying? I let myself go. A lot of my old boxing buddies, football buddies, like, damn, T-Dub, you got big. T-Dub, what happened? And I got big in the wrong way, not the right way. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm looking like, no, I ain't quite looking like that. But I was going to say, what's her name? What's that singer name? The thick singer, the bigger one. I can't think of her name right now. But yeah, man, your boy, I gained a little weight, man. So I'm like, you know what? Come down to this basement, to this dungeon. Listen, I've been talking to you guys for over 30 minutes. And I've been still tapping this bag. They're like, T-Dub, you tired. You breathing hard. Listen, bro. In boxing, anything, you're gonna breathe a little bit. That's cool. That's normal. That's life to breathe. A little bit. Hey, when you stop breathing, that's the real problem. But you know what I'm saying? It's okay to breathe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But when you got that dog in you, bow wow, whoo. When you got that dog in you, man, you don't even think about breathing. You think about the goal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Give me my lucky charms. I want that goal at the end of the rainbow. Like I said, bro, let's get to it. Gervonta Davis, guys, if this fight don't happen, there's a real chance he might retire. Because his mind don't seem like he really into it. He's not chasing destiny in boxing. He's not motivated by being undisputed. He's not motivated by really fighting the best. He's money motivated. And right now, the more money he got, the more problems he have when it comes to this DV issue. And that's bad. And that's bad. And depends on what he really needs. He needs people he can trust. He needs people that maybe got more money than him. He may even need Floyd Mayweather to say, call him up. Hey, bro, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? He needs a positive influence that's not a yes man to get him over these rough times. Because I don't care who you are. I don't care what kind. I don't care if you're a rich man, a poor man, a white man, a black man, Asian man, African man. It don't matter. If you are facing anything that has DV charges, anything like that, it can ruin your career. It can ruin your life. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, the more money you have, the more opportunities and things you can lose, the more you have at risk. Like, broke guys go through it all the time, but nobody hear about them, right? You know, so nobody really hear about them. They go through it, but nobody hears about them. But if you're rich, you really got to watch the company you keep. You also need to start doing better. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't know if Gervonta Davis did any of these things. I don't know if he did or if he did not. I ain't trying to protect him, and I ain't trying to throw him to the wolves. The only thing I am saying, since he done had multiple of these things come out about him, he needs to get a new team around him. He needs to have 24/7 surveillance around him, even in the bedroom. Because if he does not, this is not the end. And even if he has 24/7 surveillance cameras around him, there's going to be somebody that's going to come out and say something happened 3, 4, 5 years ago when he didn't have him cameras. That's just how it is nowadays. That's just how it is. She says, are you reading comments, mate? What I miss, big dog? What I miss? Right, let me see. I see Jill Scott. Now I wasn't thinking about Jill Scott. What's the other one? Not Jill Scott, though. He says, what you think to USA holding football World Cup in 2026, mate? So you mean like what we call soccer over here? Man, listen, bro. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, big dog. I am not as into soccer or football. I'm into more American football, but I'm not really into soccer like that. Not knocking it. I know it's extreme amount of talent, amount of conditioning to be to do what they do with a soccer ball. It is crazy. So I really don't have a feel for, how something should be here or not. I really don't have a feel for it. Obviously this, the country I live in, the USA. So I'm always more like, yes, support the USA to bring things to more recognition. But if it should be somewhere else, would it be bigger or better? I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? But to blindly answer your question about a big world event being done in the USA, I'm all about it. I support it 100%. He says, are tank charges new, old ones? Bro, from what I'm hearing, man, it happened in Florida. It is not the baby mama who just said something about him. I think it is an ex that maybe he messed with before. And for what I remember, it was something like he went into a club and batter her and restrain her. But now, I could be reading wrong. I did not hear charges yet, man. I think from what I heard, it's a civil suit, which means it's going to be more for money and not to put him in jail. I do not think and have not heard him going to jail behind this, but it sounded like a civil suit. Like Shannon Sharp, right? Shannon Sharp just had this thing with this girl. She was a $50 million civil suit that said he did this. He said he didn't do it. He started losing business. See, that's the thing, bro. Nowadays, man, to be a rich man nowadays, it is literally what how they say it is a blessing and a curse all at the same time. It is a blessing to not be like T Dub, like, man, I wish I can go to Hawaii and just be able to book it. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing not to have those money worries. It's a blessing, unlike T Dub. No, listen, I get paid. You know what I'm saying? For my job, I get paid pretty good. I get paid pretty good. But I work 9 to 10 hours in overtime. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice. But the thing is, nowadays, either from bad behavior by men in the past, or maybe current bad behavior, it is just an opening market opportunity to sue these people and get a lot of money. And because civil suits is where you do not have to have that high of a bar, like burden of proof. It can just be like, if it's more likely can happen, something like that, then it's easier to do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you can pinpoint think about it. Think about a lot of these cases that happened 25 years ago that it's a he say, she said, but if you're a rich guy, you're going to get, first of all, you're going to be ruined. They're going to talk about you. You're going to be guilty. Everybody going to talk about, oh my gosh, he did it, you did this, he did this. You're going to be guilty before even innocent. And even if they don't prove nothing, they're going to say, but it could have happened because there's a picture 25 years ago. They took a picture together, so she could, some was what she's saying. She can't be lying about all of it, and they get the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes there are some real asshole men out there that have done some real effed up shit, and those guys should get what they're coming to. But I think nowadays that it's a lot of bag chasers mixed in with the real victims, and everybody's getting hit. The good guys and the bad guys getting hit. He says, Jake Paul reveal talks are continuing for a potential fight with Anthony Joshua next year. Let me see. It's makeup considering social media star is an inexperienced professional fighter. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul, that'd be a good fight. I got Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul would be a good fight. I got Anthony Joshua. I think honestly, a wild card fight for Jake Paul, a wild card fight, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder. Listen, everybody talk about how Deontay Wilder don't really got boxing skills, right? He can be wild sometimes, right? He only got the right hand. And a lot of people said, listen, man, I know Jake Paul started out this thing YouTube, but this guy actually is taking boxing serious for having no amateur career, really learning in an actual professional type fighting. The guy really takes it serious, and he got a little bit of skill, and he got power. So if they give in Jake Paul and he got a little power, he got power and a little bit of skill, and they saying, wow, they got no skill, but he got dynamite power, that would be a damn good. Listen, I call that fight, bro. I call that fight. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Hey, my boy Von D Gaming in this building. What it does, big dog. He says, Tina says, I've been helping sick family members, but I'm training for my Fighting Fab 2026 women's tournament. Hey, let me know. Tina, you let me know about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep the world updated on it. Let me know about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey guys, you gotta know Tina, the real $1 million baby, man. She got her hands, been boxing for years. I think she transitioned from boxing to, what was it before? Was it kickboxing? Something like that? Kickboxing, Muay Thai? But now you strictly boxing now? Yeah. She been a part of it. Hey, guys, remember, guys, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get this thing to 10K, guys. Listen, if we get it to 10K, I'm not going to go buy no shirt that say 10K. I'm going to make it. We're going to say 10K, and I'm going to put sub, and I'm going to put a Whatsblazing Sports logo, guys. And I'm going to rock that bad boy. I'm going to rock it for a minute. We're going to be throwing out little party hats, and then we're going to set a new goal, guys. But I need you guys to subscribe to the channel. Listen, there ain't many people out there like your boy T-Dub. I've been talking for about 45 minutes now, and I've been steady tapping his bag. They said, T-Dub, you tired. You about to quit. You breathing hard, but I ain't stopped tapping his bag, have I? I ain't stopped tapping this bag, have I? You know what I'm saying? I ain't stopped tapping it yet. Kickboxing for 10 years now. Pro boxing, just what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Let's go. That's my girl, man. Hey, subscribe to my girl, Tina the Million Real Dollar Baby. Tina the Real $1 Million Baby. If you guys into gaming, right? Go check out my boy Von Lee Gaming, man. Hit that like, subscribe. Tell him T-Dub sent you. You know how it is. But like I said, man, 45 minutes. Now, I ain't been going super hard, but I've been touching it, tapping it, talking. There ain't many can do it. I'm the best at it. I'm back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers that work. Like I said, man, there was a guy in here earlier. Some people go off now because I'm giving up the video up. And he said, T-Dub, meet me at 190. Like I said, bro, listen, man. If you still here, big dog, if you still here, you send that money over. I take this training a whole lot serious. Not just training, eating, dieting. I put that work in for you, big dog. I put that work in for you, big dog. If you put that money, you let for me to get the time that's needed for, listen, guys. See, I talk boxing for a while, right? And there's a lot of YouTube boxers that talk boxing. But I can actually work with these. I can actually work with these. So be careful what you ask for, big dog.